Welcome to Mythic Codex Legends Unveiled, the place where mythology, folklore, and legend come alive. I'm your host Eliza, and tonight we'll uncover the stories that have captivated humanity for thousands of years. Turn the page, our journey begins now. Picture yourself driving down a quiet country road late at night. The only light comes from your headlights. Then, just for a split second, you catch something perched on a stone wall. It's not a deer. It's not a person. It's something with glowing eyes, a huge, misshaped head, and long, spider like fingers wrapped around the rock. Would you stop to look? Or would you keep driving and never look back? Tonight, we're traveling to the small town of Dover, Massachusetts, to uncover one of America's strangest mysteries, the Dover Demon. Unlike many legends that have been passed down for hundreds of years, the Dover Demon is surprisingly modern. Everything began on the night of April 21st, 1977. 17-year-old Bill Bartlett was driving down Farm Street around 10:30 at night when something caught his attention. Sitting on top of an old stone wall was a creature unlike anything he's ever seen before. It stood only about 3.5 to 4 feet tall. It had enormous watermelon-shaped head, glowing orange eyes, and a thin body with incredibly long arms and fingers. Its skin appeared hairless and rough, almost like sandpaper. Stranger still, Bill couldn't make out a nose or ears, or even a mouth. The creature wasn't attacking anyone. It simply stared. Bill drove away in shock and later sketched exactly what he had seen. On the drawing he wrote, "I swear on a stack of books, of Bibles, that I saw this creature." Just over an hour later, another teenager named John Baxter reported encountering a nearly identical creature while walking home. He claimed the being approached him silently before disappearing into the woods. The next evening, 15-year-old Abby Barham also reported seeing the same strange figure standing beside a tree before it vanishes into the darkness. 3 separate witnesses, 3 nearly identical descriptions, all within 26 hours. The sightings quickly spread across Massachusetts and became one of the most famous cases in American history. Investigators interviewed the witnesses, compared their drawings, and searched for evidence. But no one ever found tracks, hair, or physical proof explaining what had been seen. This is where history ends and the legend begins. Nobody truly knows what the Dover Demon was. Some believe it wasn't an animal at all. Many paranormal researchers think it may have been an alien scout. Its oversized head and glowing eyes closely resemble what people now describe as the classic gray alien, even though no UFOs were reported during the sightings. Many believe the creature simply looked too unnatural to be long on Earth. Others believe the Dover Demon was an interdimensional traveler. According to this theory, our world occasionally overlaps with another reality, allowing strange beings to briefly cross into our world before disappearing just as quickly. That could explain why the creature appeared for only 2 nights and was never re- reliable, reliably seen again. Some enthusiasts believe the Dover demon is simply a species we've never discovered. Elusive nocturnal creature that hides deep beneath forest and only rarely crosses path with humans. Then there are those who believe the demon wasn't evil at all. Unlike many monsters in folklore, it never chased anyone. It never attacked. It never made a sound. It simply watched. Almost as if it was just as curious about us as we were of it. Skeptics have offered more ordinary explanations, suggesting the witnesses may have seen an owl, a young moose, another animal viewed in poor lighting, or even participated in an elaborate prank. Yet, none of these explanations fully account for why 3 different witnesses gave remarkable similar descriptions over such a short period of time. Did you know the entire mystery lasted less than 2 days, yet people are still talking about it nearly 50 years later? Every witness independently drew almost the same creature before appearing their stories. The locations of the sightings formed a nearly straight line through the town, suggesting whatever it was may have been traveling in one direction. Despite decades of investigations, there has never been a confirmed explanation for what these teenagers saw. Maybe the Dover demon was never more than a trick of the light. Maybe it was an undiscovered animal. Or maybe for just 2 nights in April of 1977, something crossed into our world that was never meant to be seen. Whatever the truth may be, the Dover demon remains one of America's most unsettling mysteries, not because of what it did, but because no one has ever been able to explain what it was. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Mythic Codex Legends Unveiled. And remember, some legends roar, some legends hunt, but sometimes the creepiest legends are the ones that simply watch and then disappear into the darkness. This is your host, Eliza, and I hope you enjoyed listening, and I hope you join me in my next episode. Thank you for listening.